Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Hearts of Iron 4 with me, Tobias. Last time we left off I tried to have a fascist coup but it didn't go terribly well. So this time I think we'll be taking a more democratic approach and see if we can persuade the people to join our side rather than taking it by force or attempting to and being destroyed pretty quickly. So I've taken a bit of a hiatus since the 2 episodes and I've been playing quite a lot with my friends in Hearts of Iron since then, which has given me a bit of insight into how I should be playing this. One of which was you need to build a lot more units earlier on, which you can't really do as America right now with only 65,000 men. Isn't enough to recruit a proper military force. However, I did learn about amphibious assaults, so I'm more aware of what's needed on Atu Island to invade the Soviet Union, and also the issues we're going to have of having a large military force going through these Siberian plains. But to catch up with where I was, let's see. Fascists are at 30% and will need a bit longer to climb. We are at a very peaceful nation, although we are slowly working our way to becoming more warlike. We're currently researching on improving our ground forces, navy and industry. Let's just check how far along our amphibious warfare will be. That'll be key. Nope, that's not it. There it is. Isn't there. Gonna need to be researched pretty soon. Although we do have landing craft, which is very good. We are not in any factions. We're not a resource deficit. We're just building military factories, which sounds about right now. We only have 18. We have 138 civilian factories. How are we using all those factories? Oh, all in consumer goods. Oh, well, that makes sense. Recruiting infantry. That's useful. What does that template look like right now? Kind of garbage. Oh well. It'll do. Hello. Using up what little manpower I have. Should I want to do that? I'm only training 1 or 2 total, so I guess that's okay. But right now the biggest objective is just to move our way towards becoming fully fascist and joining our ties with the German Reich and Japan. Oh bloody hell. Hindenburg disaster, this happened last time. Sometimes it doesn't happen. The French and British announced an alliance, which again happened last time and is a little earlier than expected. We've expanded the United States Marine Corps, which is what we need desperately. Italy wants to claim on Yugoslavia. That's pretty standard. Can modify the government. Can we have another fascist demigod? Can improve our military construction speed, which is very important. I need another focus. Can't issue war bonds. Reaffirm Monroe Doctrine. Trade opinion. Oh, this is just democratic support. I'm not sure if I want that really. Could improve our Bureau of Ships. That's useful. A research boost on amphibious warfare. Useful to have a boost in air warfare. We can't research any of these. So I guess it's whether I don't really want to research these. Convoy tactics, no. So it's between amphibious operations, carriers, air warfare. I'll go with carriers. They're incredibly useful. Sometimes indeed. Fascist assault divisions. We're going to turn fascist a lot faster now. Thank the Lord. Oh, we'll be fascist in time for the next election, that's for sure. Free military factories, wonderful. Keep pumping those out. Getting a lot more carrier fighters. Things like that. Carrier naval bombers. Need this many rifles. Yeah, that'll do. Don't actually have any armor groups set up. Which is an important thing to have set up. But first, more research. We're just moving on to getting more carrier research. No point researching them now. Aircraft though, quite ahead. We're doing okay. Do some strategic bombers though. Be useful to stockpile them, or they take forever to build and be kind of useful. I assume we can bomb Europe from our bases. Oh, we can't rebase in Germany though. We don't have any air bases there. We don't have any islands. Or we could take Denmark or something like that. Join the fascists. Mexico and Canada might turn on us. So we'll make the Homeland Defense Force, I think. We'll have Mark Clark, I guess. I know you are the Mexican Guard. You keep an eye on those Mexicans for us, will you, Mark? There we are, and he'll have a mighty 7 divisions to help him out. This is all just in preparations, so we don't get taken by surprise. And we'll have anyone here got defense? Maybe any? Oh, you're useful. You're useful for the landings, but Oscar Griswold, Oscar, watch those Canadians for us. Canadian Guard. There we go. Just want to sort that out now. But the East Coast Fleet is mostly going to be just defending us against the British, and the West Coast Fleet's going to have to join with the Japanese Navy to assert dominance in, what sea is this? The Sea of Okhotsk, the Bering Sea in the North Emperor chain. Really, really good idea. We let Earhart disappears. Oh well. You can join the Canadian Watch, I guess. There you are. We're also going to need to upgrade this a lot. Carriers, yep. Excellent. War propaganda. What's the war propaganda do? Effect mobilization allowed to volunteer only. We can actually start building an army. My god. Oh, what the hell? Did I go instantly? No. What changed? Where'd all these people come from? Oh, the assault divisions. Oh, wonderful. There are great benefits to being on the wrong team. You can actually recruit stuff, although... Oh, blast. I shouldn't research these. I should research Marines. Because I need to train them up. Rats. Nuts. Oh, thank god, I can actually research stuff. Oh, please god. Navy, 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 Navy. Marines. 50% off. It's like I had forward thinking. And what's our land doctrine? It was to be a well-supplied, well-equipped force, if I remember correctly. I don't know if we're going to be that well-supplied, at least in the initial stages when we have an amphibious assault of Siberia. Probably have incredibly high attrition rates, but I'm sure our boys can handle it. Oh, you too. Apparently Mexico's got a bigger force. Give Mark a hand, will you? Mexico Mark. We can at least train some divisions while we're busy. Just so we have someone sticking by. So after the Marines land, we'll need some sturdier troops to take over. The Marines are only there to get the initial port, which actually the Soviets don't have a port Unless there's this one near Japan. So I guess we're going to invade there and push the Soviets with the Japanese out. Although we could also try and take Nanjing and help with the Japanese-Chinese war when we're eventually on the same side. These islands, I'm just going to have to leave. I can't bother microing them very much. And the British aren't going to take them off us. The Japanese would if we went to war with them, but we're not going to. 41% fascist. It's not too bad. We're getting there. We're getting there. Still no war. Let's give her a bit more gas. Oh crap. Motorized. Again, motorized are going to be limited in their usefulness. We're going to have the same issue that the Germans will have in the West, is that the Soviet Union thinks that mud is a suitable replacement for roads. I don't know how they manage it, but we're going to struggle. Anything else to help in the Navy? Oh, we've got the carrier research. 286 days isn't too bad for a really high quality carrier. Japan's declared war on China. That's as expected. And already make great pushes into China, which is as expected. Oh, bloody hell. China can... Didn't know China could do that. And there we go. Getting more manpower. We're getting there, we're getting there. We're persuading the people. Prepare intervention. Yeah, we're getting there. We're starting to build a fighting force, a system of government for it. We're gonna want logistics companies. And we're gonna want to attach them to the Marines, I assume. So withdrawal. Huh. Soviets actually backed down. Nominates the Marco Polo incident. That's interesting. I guess this is what you have if you're not set to historical. Japan's slowing down now that China's grown so much, my god. Yep, still pumping out transports. We're gonna need a hell of a lot of them if they get sunk. Free civilian factories, yep. Build our military infrastructure, please. Oh, Jesus. Research. Planes, nah. Hello. We get to have a bit of doctrine, bit of skill in that. Submarines, carriers, yes. Going to research how to effectively use the carriers. What else do we want? Probably something in the Navy. Pacific. Range. I want high range actually. Don't care about armor, we can just build more of them. Yeah. Yeah, there's no point in having ships that can't even get to where you need them. That means our current ships aren't. Or if that Essex class is going to get it then. Oops. Let's start improving our navy a bit. Giant wakes. War plan orange? Oh, these are the different things we can do. Yeah, we want this one, war plan white. And now, we gather our strength. Later, we go on our communist crusade. No, we must unite the people first, although we'd have a much better chance at 45%, but no. I will not have a civil war. But we're actually building in terms of naval supplies. Lots of destroyers. And battle cruisers and convoys, that's okay. We can actually start training Marines. Oops. Oh, look at all these. Huh. little devils. Alright. And put you in San Fran as well, or here. Put you here. Next civilian factories are going to want to build up our Attu Island. We're going to need to make serious improvements there. We're going to launch the Navy and Air Force from there. Only fit so many planes on it, but you know. He's going to be a reinforcing force, or if the Mexicans turn on us, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. Might as well help Mark protect himself. We're going to need those infantry divisions for a long, long time. We'll need the Marines though. Oh, come on, America. Join the Nazis. You know it's a good idea. Get no aircraft. Sure. America already has great industrial output. To maximize on that is to have a gigantic advantage. I don't know how long this episode's gonna be. I forgot to. Normally I set a timer, but I didn't this time. So we'll never know. Japan's kind of winning the war. No, Mr. Knight, I'm not having a civil war. I know better than that now. We are getting there. 47%. It's not much longer. Just a little bit longer, America. No other national foci. 5 building slots, 5 military factories. Naval bombers. Convoy defense. What else do we need? Airplanes would be good. Having this, it's the Navy and the Air Force we're going to need badly, just to assert our dominance over these two areas, and then to eventually land men onto some nation that hopefully has no Navy and no Air Force, which is a crippled country indeed. It's a lot of ships. A lot of ships. I wonder how much the Soviets have stationed there. And here. And here. Probably not much. Probably not much. I doubt they'd counter-invade, especially if Germany got involved. Which they would. It would be nice if we invaded around the time that Germany already had a border with Moscow. But I don't think we can wait that long. Oops, Christ. There we go. Got some good ships. Actually research. Maybe some more, maybe some aircraft, I'm not quite sure. Research the research machine, that'd be quite useful, wouldn't it? Well, let's improve Attu Island. Let's first of all greatly increase the airbase on here. Let's cram them on. Oh, does that mean that we can't? No, it doesn't. Oh, Anschluss of Austria, sure thing, Germany, you take whatever you want. What else are we researching? Industry? Sure. There's support or strategic bombing. Strategic bombing, obviously. Pound them into submission with these gigantic bombers we can make. I think we'll stop this when we turn fascist. That'd be a good stopping point. Ooh, crap. Let's build up the naval base here so we can fit in lots of ships. I wonder if the Soviets will notice this island suddenly becoming just a giant airstrip and a giant port. Our chief in the navy early. Naval aviation. Oh, you want a referendum? We'll hold a referendum. A free American empire is born. Can we ask to join? They would not let us join their super cool team. Oh, come on, Germany. Let's improve our relations with them. There's no need to be like that. There's no need to be like that. Boost fascist popularity in Mexico. Come on, Germany, we can do great things together. Buddy, why do you gotta be like this? Why you gotta be like this? Improve our naval capacity would be fantastic. There we go. Why you gotta be so rude? Oh, we got some Marines. Training more? We can afford to now. Oh, we're training plenty of Marines. Training infinite amounts of Marines, actually. We don't need that many Marines. We'll set to 4. That'll be enough, right? 16 divisions of Marines to land, and then follow up with the Navy. That'd be about right. We have strategic bombing researched. The Liberator. Oh, America. We'll also what else do we need? Or just improve our general infantry's performance. No, I don't want war plan red, I want war plan white. What's red? Oh, that's going against UK. Embargo the Empire, anti-imperialism, strike at the Empire. No, I want to strike at the Empire. I want to crusade against communism. But the communists aren't in an offensive war, and they doubt they ever will be. Why is war plan? Surely the fascists would want to kill communism. We may have to adapt here. We may have to change our plans. We could invade both. It's an option. I don't really want Canada. I don't really want Britain either. Having a Soviet Union would be great. But apparently they need to be in an offensive war. So 1% of the Communist Party. Ah! I have to be a communist nation without the Communist Party in? Why is that a requirement? Why is that a requirement? That means we'd have sympathies. That... what? Why can't... what? All the others are just about world tension. This one even isn't about that. What? What you... what are you doing? America? Why? Why do we have to be partly communist to fight communism? I don't get that. You have to be partly fascist to fight fascism, do you? You do. No, you don't. Just have, they have to cause world tension, which they do. But Russia has to be attacking people. For us, that's weird. Maybe I'll have to sit this one out. What a weird requirement. And we can't even get our unholy alliance without that. Oh, Russia, attack someone, please. I don't know who. They'll attack maybe... who does Russia ever attack? They don't attack anyone, they just get attacked. They get attacked by Germany and Japan, is the way it goes. They're not gonna attack anyone. That's so weird. Maybe a bit of an issue, we have to figure this one out. But I think we'll leave it there. Considering that we have serious issues with our plans, seeing as I didn't read ahead down the tree, I just assumed fascists say communists, that'd be enough. No, apparently you have to be partly, I mean, I could put a communist man in and get them in. That's a way in. I don't get why I have to be a bit communist, but okay. Maybe that'll be an option. Maybe we'll have to wait for the Soviet Union. It says an offensive war, didn't it? Offensive war. I can't get them in an offensive war. They're never going to be in an offensive war. They're doing communists at this rate and getting the war by about 1940. But, yeah. For now, that's enough, and hope to see you guys next time as I figure out this issue and figure out how I'm going to justify a war with the Soviet Union. See you next time, guys.